Add a +2 to your attack on the troglodyte. Mr. Wilbur.
Take this, fiend.
All right. So your attack is an 8, and that is going to be a miss. They've got some pretty thick looking pretty thick scaly looking hide. So you basically, even though he's prone, you miss. So Bella, you can go ahead and are you moving up all the way to attack, or you're throwing? Okay, so you can do a throw attack as well, which a 15 is barely a hit. So you hit. Oh, you do a total of 4 damage. Which one did you attack? The one on the left or the one on the right?
It was number 3. That's
okay. Sounds good. You hit him for a total of 4 damage. You definitely did some damage to him. The dagger lands squarely in his back. He hisses, and he turns around towards you. Okay, so nice attack. Dax, you're going to be doing a missile attack, correct?
That's right. So I kind of stood away from the stench, so I'm assuming I get a +2 because I'm gonna swing my bola around, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to wrap it around that guy's arms and legs while he's prone.
All right. Oh, okay. So yeah. So you would need a 20 on that, right?
Well, no, that's just to do the constriction. They'll need to roll some saving throw. Well, let me throw it first and see if it hits, and then I'll read it real fast.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
never
definitely
mind.
A miss, even with a +2. So
yeah,
all right.
That blows.
All right, so hand to hand. Let's go to Brutus. You're up now. Ooh, Brutus with a 13.
Damn.
That's a miss. Wow,
They are just rolling terrible.
The troglodytes live another. Looks like they live another round. So. Yeah, and you saw this as you were, over here, and as everybody heard the commotion started. You saw these troglodytes getting multiple attacks too. So these are something that you guys haven't encountered. And you're like, holy crap! These things are pretty strong. Yeah. So all right, we'll go to the next round. Looks like the troglodytes are not doing any movement, so we'll just go right into hand to hand for the troglodytes. Troglodyte on the left, he gets stood up. So we will go ahead and in fact, there's no rules for standing up or nothing like that. But looking at it from a realistic point of view, I'm going to take one of his attacks away. I think that would be fair because a round in basic D&D is 10 seconds. So I think standing up would negate one of his attacks. So I'll do 2 attacks on Brutus. So he'll get 1 claw and he'll get 1 bite. So the first claw attack is a miss, and the bite attack, as he tries to gnaw on you, he is successful. So Brutus, you are going to take another point of damage.
Okay.
You are tasty to these guys.
So yeah, it's you've got 4 hit points left.
I have 5 wounds.
Yeah, yep. 5 wounds and 4 life left. So the next troglodyte stands up. There are no attacks of opportunity. This thing rushes towards Bella and does a. I love it when players say, "Of course he does."
Of course, Dave.
Of course it did. I hit him.
So now I'm going to do 3 attacks on her. So no, I'm just.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah.
She's the only one who's affecting these guys. So.
Oh boy. So that's a hit. But remember, in basic D&D, there is no double damage. And I asked you guys if you wanted to do double damage. You guys, the majority said no. So I'm cool with that. So let's go ahead. That's just an automatic hit, and a 1 is an automatic miss. So let's do a claw attack on you. So you'll take a total of 3 damage, Belle. You are definitely hurt. So now let's do the second attack on you, which an 11 is a miss, I believe. What is your armor class?
Let's see.
They have a THAC0 of an 18.
Oh crap! She's been walking around without any clothes.
Their THAC0 is better than yours. So if you have leather, it should be 7.
Yeah, I'm sure
but
you
if
do.
you have a dex
she
bonus,
just means in her closet.
Okay, so that means that it needs 18 minus 7 is 11. So it needs an 11 to hit you. and you take 3 damage. That takes you down. So what do we need to do now, Bella? We need to do a saving throw versus Death Ray.
Okay.
And hope and good luck on this roll. Because we are using the optional. So guess what? You are successful. You fall prone. You are unconscious, and you don't die. In basic D&D, you hit 0, you're dead. But we are using the optional rule to do a saving throw.
Yeah,
you were successful.
But I look dead.
Yeah. So you're basically blowing blood bubbles. So everybody knows that their comrade doesn't have much time to live. So next round, you'll have to do another saving throw. And if you're successful, you live another round. If you fail, you die. That's how it is.
Yeah.
So you are unconscious. So it turns towards Mr. Wilbur Harrington with its 3rd attack and bites you. And it hits you with an 18. Because it has a THACO of an 18. So it needed a 17 to hit you. It hits you. And the bite damage is 2. So you take 2 wounds, Mr. Wilbur.
Wounds to 2.
2, yes.
Yeah, but you also got a case of halitosis arm.
That's okay.
It's very dangerous.
So have you guys hit these things yet? Yeah,
Just Bella with the
Bella
dagger. That's
did.
it.
Yeah, Bella did. She did some damage. So she did 4 damage.
She hit him with her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she's so great like that. Very helpful.
Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. I think both troglodytes have gone. Now it's back to... No, you guys get to go now because the troglodytes did have initiative. So you guys are up now.
So Bella, she rolled against Death Ray, but didn't she need to do that during her turn to give us a chance to bring her back?
She lives till her next turn. And then on her next turn, she gets to do another saving throw next round. Yeah, so...
Okay. I was just because I'm going to come healer. I'm going to come healer for my action, but
sure.
If she goes first, then she would roll a second time, which didn't make any sense. But
So,
I think I've got it now.
Yeah, so you guys get to go now, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
All the players go at once. So
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
there's
migrate.
no order of players who goes next.
And I'm gonna move myself behind Bella, just like in real life.
So, so we've got 2 Bellas in the combat tracker for some reason. I will get rid of one.
Well, that first one's dead. The second one's okay though. We're all right.
All right, so I guess you're going to administer a potion.
I am. I'm going to administer a potion through her eyeball, like potions should be done. We'll dump some potion down her mouth. I'll mark it off my my screen or my thing. Do I need to? Should I roll something?
Yeah, you can open up the healing potion on your inventory tab, and I believe it's a 1d6 plus 1.
All right, 1d6 plus 1. Here it goes, Bella.
Come on, 6.
Yeah, 2!
All right, so you are back to 2 hit points.
And then I think I might as well yell run to everybody. Run!
You can run. Well, you won't be able to run because you've
No,
already...
I'm telling everybody else to run. Especially Bella. Because once she's coming to, I feel groggy, then I'm yelling to her to run.
All right, so is anyone doing any hand-to-hand?
Yeah, so I'll use a spear attack on Troglodyte 8.
Okay. Your attack is a hit with a 19. Wow, you do 10 damage. You kill the troglodyte that just had stood up and ate the attack from you. So, wow, that is that's pretty darn good.
That spear's pretty OP.
Die, you fish-faced monsters!
Plus 2 spear and a level 1 character's hands. That's pretty good. So, yeah, the first troglodyte goes down. Let's see, Wilbur, what would you like to do? You're within hand-to-hand reach of this guy.
I'm Brutus, and I'm like, well dispatched, friend. must take the other one out with the utmost of haste before it chews Bella's face again. And I'm going to swing at this one here. Here we go. That's a 15.
A 15, Thaco of 19. So it has an armor class of 5. So you needed a 14 to hit. That's a hit.
Mm-hmm. Taste my mighty mace.
Don't you love Thaco? 7 damage.
I love them with hot sauce, Dave. They're the best.
So the damage that it already had, with the damage that you just did to it, kills the second troglodyte.
Take that, you lizard leopard-skinned beige.
And you guys are out of combat. That was it. That was a close call. Hey, and that's why we've incorporated the optional, death saving throws. So
I'm going to go ahead and...
what do you mean run away, Dax, you coward?
I'm going to bind Bella's wounds and do my healing ability on her.
Yeah. So give us a little info on this, which you were... no, you actually failed. Because it's you got to roll your ability score or lower to be successful.
Yeah, it says a successful skill roll allows a character to restore 1d3 hit points to a wounded character.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess while the wounds are just too bad for me, and I kind of got sick. So.
Well, you can't do anything for Belle, but you can still try to help Brutus and Wilbur because they've got wounds.
If I wanted to.
If you wanted to, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, let me do that, Brutus. Brutus, let me hook you up. I'm going to try to bind your wounds now with my my ability here. Here we go.
I can't reach with a bandage on the arm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't need your help.
All right. If you don't need my help, but keep in mind that I've got.
I said otherwise, I don't need your help. I just can't reach.
All right.
All right. We got a 15. So
another failure. You blew it again.
Because I'm rolling too high.
God, jeez.
It's like these lizards spooked me. Now I can't think of anything else.
You're just leave me alone. Just thanks anyway. God,
I want to take a look at these
that really hurt.
these creatures.
That's not how you find a wound.
I mean,
he's probably rubbing all over you, saying, "At the monastery, we used to heal wounds like this."
Yeah, it's like we learned. I'll tell you what we learned at the monastery. It's a lot like when you step on a tiny sea urchin. I think we got to pee on it. That'll take the sting out. That's just what I've heard. Keeps troglodyte venom out, just like a spiny sea urchin if you were to step on it in the ocean.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink my healing potion.
Oh yeah, that'll work too. Never mind.
So does the healing general skill, if you roll a 20, doesn't it inflict damage to the person? Where you kind of made the wound worse or something like that?
It says if you roll a natural 20 with this skill, you accidentally inflict 1d3 points to the patient.
Yeah,
and then you can't treat him again. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. That's perfect, right? Hey, let me help you with this syringe of whoops.
Oops.
You jam it in their eye. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, what kind of doctor? I mean, I had to go to the dentist and say, could you take, and then you come out like, oh my God.
You can try a healing check on Wilbur as well because he's got 2 wounds.
Yeah, I think I'll try that.
Nice heal, Bruce. Yeah, you're back to full life. There you go. You were successful on Wilbur, so you can roll a d6 and then you get back a d3 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
A 1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull out a potion of healing.
Oh, right, nice.
Full health.
You're back to full health. Doesn't it? You got a cleric in your party. What's going on, Wilbur?
I don't want to burn any of my healing spells for anything useless like bringing people back from the dead.
Well, actually, he doesn't even have spells yet, being first level. The cleric got screwed at first level. They did.
You know what he's doing? He's waiting for her to die, and then he'll be able to turn her with his undead powers.
Wait to finally attune myself with my deity. And unfortunately, I have to slay a few more of these creatures in order to, fall under his blessings. But then, watch me heal.
Watch me heal, you sons of...
I'll show you healing, friends.
I wouldn't be criticizing anybody about healing, Dax. I mean,
Hey, am I hurt? Am I
tried
injured?
to
No.
bind my wound, and you opened it up further.
Well, that's that's not my fault. That's your
Yeah.
fault.
At least
Or
he didn't
not-
inflict any extra damage on you, which could
You were
technically
wrapping up
kill
my
you.
arm like 3 inches below where I got cut.
Yeah, it's what we do at the monastery. You kind of go up at an angle. Then you get the whole arm, and then you're okay.
Then you
I mean, it's
look
not
a
like you
mummy.
took any healing training.
Did I
Yeah,
not?
well, you know what I took? I took a potion. That's what I took. A little libation that got me.
Oh,
got
yeah,
me
I'll have
light as
to-
rain.
I'll have to remove that potion out of my inventory.
On my healing,
Mhm.
it didn't come off on the tracker.
You have to manually do it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Jack,
Boy,
there's-
you're
there's
so
one-
spoiled. You're so spoiled by the
I
D&D
am.
5e rule set.
There's only one.
Or
kind
she
of-
just wants you to do it for her.
I'm so spoiled anyway, but
Wow.
David, would you please move my token around?
Yeah.
I say.
All right,
I'm gonna
adventurers.
start digging through these troglodytes, see if they've got anything useful. They probably don't, but are they wearing any pouches or anything like that?
Actually, why don't you give me a D6 roll?
Check under the loincloth.
The troglodytes have nothing special. All that they don't have any weapons or anything like that. Nothing.
All right, let's get
special.
out of here. This place stinks.
Smells like a
Yeah.
skunk.
All right, adventurers.
Perhaps-
Somebody's getting a bunch of text.
He had already taken the runaway lead. He could probably find our way out of here.
maybe we should go back to the pool room and fill our jugs back up.
Yes.
Well, I'm not one for having empty jugs.
And you guys
Oh,
just used
yeah.
all those healing potions. I mean,
So
go
we used-
figure.
Did we have that pink stuff? Did someone
Yeah.
try that for healing?
That's just Pepto-Bismol. That's if you have a sad tummy.
Yeah, I know. but we took some of it out. I thought Wilbur did.
Yeah, he put some in his canteen.
Yes, I did.
Did you try?
What is
But you
white?
didn't try that for healing potion. Because I'm
no.
betting it won't work outside that room. That's
Who's in need of aid? Would you like a swig of my fine spirits?
no. I already took the genuine stuff.
I took the real stuff. I don't want your great value healing potion.
Very well then. Why bring it up?
All right, fair enough.
It's like pool potions are like the generics of regular potions.
Yeah, the great value. So you guys, you folks have a lot of different ways that you can go. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll move all of your tokens at one time back to
Huzzah!
here, and I'll kind of move you guys to the point. So
Right
that
next to
should
this
have
red
moved
dragon.
you guys to where we're at. So you guys have plenty of ways to go. You can go to the north. You guys remember you found the stairs going down into darkness. You have the whole western side of a couple of doors that you had. Well, a couple of halls you didn't go through up to the north and to the west. Ooh, all
Out of
kinds
curiosity,
ways.
how much time has elapsed? Because I know that at night I was going to tattoo myself. I just don't know how long we've been traveling in this dungeon.
I
from,
would say you guys have. It's probably, I would say it would be night by now because you only get 1 24-hour rest a day. So I would say now would be a time for you to rest, but you guys don't have any spells to rememorize or anything like that. So if you
But we
guys
could
want to
wait
go
for
ahead and
wandering monsters,
Yeah.
right? But yeah.
There's a whole bunk room. We can
Yeah.
block the door.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what I was
like dead
thinking.
troglodyte in there though.
stinky troglodytes, yeah.
We'll just drag them out.
Just throw them outside, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, nobody will ever think, hey, let's walk around. There's nobody in that room. There's like a stack of dead bodies in front of
Wow,
the
there's
door.
like 4 dead kobolds. There's a couple of dead troglodytes. This door's
No,
shut.
There's only one way in and one way out there. I don't want to stay in there. But I'm not tired. Let's keep going, guys. Come on.
All right. We'll keep going.
Sure. Like I said, even though there's no,
Go
the only
up.
benefit of taking a long 8-hour rest is to get your spells back. But I mean, if we'll just kind of fast forward through that, so you don't become exhausted or anything. We'll say that you guys get 8 hours of sleep, and it's the next morning. So, yeah. All right, so it looks like you guys are going straight into another door, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's see what's behind this one.
All right, I guess Brutus, you just kick the door open, or because I see you up there in front.
Yeah, I just open it.
Sure, yeah, it opens right up. It's not locked or anything like that. So as you open it up, it's actually a very oddly, it's not odd, but it's not as oddly shaped as the room that you just were in the armory. But yeah, it's as you walk in, it's a very long rectangular room again. And as you open up the door, please give me a D6 roll as well. All right, so this looks like it's probably the chamber of either, because you guys already found Rogar's room, so it looks like this is Zeligar's personal chamber, because this is actually a pretty nice abode, and it looks like this has been taken care of just like Rogar's chamber. So it looks like the gnomes that you guys have already met have been keeping this room clean, because this is a very large, very finely detailed room. Basically stone carvings in the walls that pretty much run the entire length of the room. Room's about 70 foot in length overall. And all of the carvings are just like Rogar. I mean, they look just like Zeligar from all the other murals and all of the other tapestries that you've seen throughout the castle so far. So there's a couple of him standing, casting spells. There's a couple of him on hilltops, destroying, giants and men from the north.
Is he hooking up with any maidens in this one?
Not in this one, no. Not
the other guy got to at least hook up with a maiden.
On the east and west walls, there's a bunch of pegs, and basically for hanging wizard robes and other garments. There's a couple of garments that are hanging there, but they don't look like they're anything like they would be anything special. But they do have
the pockets.
They do have a Z on each one of the robes, obviously, for Zeligar's name. There's minimum. I mean, even though it's beautiful in here, there's a minimum amount of furniture. There's just the bed. It's located in the southeast corner of the chamber. The frame of the bed is made of a very beautiful, ornately carved rosewood. The headboard has the name Zeligar in it. It's in like a gold leaf. Yeah, I know these guys are so stuck on themselves.
They are so vain.
Yes,
the most
they are.
arrogant guy I've ever heard of.
I know. It looks
Worse
like
than you.
worse than being from the monastery. So it looks like the bed would probably be worth about 100 gold, and it looks like
to start plugging it out.
It'd be worth 200 if your name was Zeligar, I bet.
Well, now here's the thing. Everybody likes gold. All of the Zeligar letters that are in gold, it looks like those would probably be worth about 500 gold. It looks like that's probably about 500 gold worth of letters up there.
Well, we should probably pry those bad boys out.
Oh, it's not just gold leaf, huh? Yeah, pull those suckers off.
Yeah, they're solid.
One at a time.
Yeah, we don't want to gold leaf it there.
Can't you just melt it down and then they'll never know? Sort of like what the Germans and Japanese did for World War II, so you couldn't find out whose gold it was. So just reforge the gold or resmelt the gold. Yeah. There's also
this guy's got to have. This guy has to have a laboratory or a library or something like that. Don't all wizards
secret
have
rooms? That? Secret room.
Yeah.
I think we ought to start looking for some secret rooms.
Yeah.
You guys.
That's where his loot's
before you guys start looking for secret rooms, let me finish the details of this room, because you see two doors. One door being right here, and one door being right here. So there are two, and I like how Wilbur's just kind of jumped into the bed and just kind of probably jumped a couple times, especially with your armor on. You break the bed,
Feet kicked back. I'm having a bit of a lay down while I wait. Kind of hanging out and just enjoying it, yeah. Well, there's a rosewood
kind of to match the bed, and the headboard. There's a rosewood nightstand that's beside the bed, and one of you shakes the drawer and it looks to be locked. There's a brass handle. You kind of shake it. It's locked. There's also a table and 3 chairs. Doesn't look like there's any kind of, any valuables or anything. There's just like a normal pewter pitcher, an empty, pitcher, 3 mugs. Really not worth anything. But then you see the 2 drawers, the 2 doors and the locked drawer on the nightstand.
Well, I'm going to stick that key that I have in the lock of this nightstand and see if it works in there.
Do you want to open up the drawer, you said, Mr. Wilbur?
Yeah, right beside me. I fiddle with it a little bit. I pull on it, and then I remember that I have this key that I found in the other room, and I try that key in the lock.
That key does not work.
Damn it, I smash it with my mace.
Shoot, they just don't have one.
You just take your mace and just smash the nightstand?
Stupid lock.
Yeah, they don't have
smash
one
a
lock.
nightstand, right?
Exact same lock one key can open throughout the entire place.
I'll call Bella over to the bedroom.
Yeah, try to pick it first before you smash it.
I could use your assistance on this fine piece of furniture.
There might be bottles of potions inside. I don't want to break them.
Okay, I call Bella over. Come and open this.
All right, so I'm going to attempt the lock.
All right,
A
give me
3% chance, right?
10%, I think. So yeah, look, you're like, yeah, looks good.
Should we resort to smashing it?
Well, try to pry it open before you smash it open.
Well, bring your spear over here.
I'm not using my spear like that. It's not a freaking crowbar. This is a fine tool of death and destruction.
I agree, but look, friend, I have a mace and I
Thanks,
hold it
Mark.
up.
Appreciate
And I'm
it,
like,
man.
this isn't going to fit in
Good
there.
to see you, Mark.
Might fit on it, but not in it.
All right, so how are you guys opening up this nightstand?
I have a hand axe, and I will go over there and just I'll hand it to Wilbur. It's like, you just chop it open.
Okay, let's chop. I start chopping.
All right.
I hit it with my axe, Dave.
All right. Let's see. You start smashing it with the axe, and you cut the door open. As you're cutting it open, you set off what appears to be a trap, where a long, black oiled needle shoots out and hits the blade. And that's as you are chopping the drawer open. And there is some contents inside, and it will be, let's see, hopefully it's not glass. So as you open up the drawer, you see that there was a beautiful goblet, but it's all smashed and cracked and broken. Looks like a crystal goblet that would have been worth a little bit of money, but is now absolutely worthless because of banging and basically cutting open the drawer. So no.
Give me that axe back.
I throw it on the ground at his feet. Such a horrible idea. The spear tip would have been sufficed, I'm sure.
I'm not going to break my spear tip on a dumb...
So
take
while
this.
We just found
Well,
8
while
Yeah.
they're
daggers.
arguing, what's the other thing that can be opened? There's chest of drawers. What?
There is a couple of doors. That is what can be
Doors,
opened.
okay.
There's one door in the southeast corner and one in the west end of the room.
All right, so I'm going to check it for traps.
Yeah, you check the door, and as you're kind of looking around, you're like, okay, that's cool. You kind of open it up, and it's a very, you look inside of the room, and there's an illumination inside of this room, and it's a very, very narrow corridor, and then at the end, probably about 20 or 30 feet. Oh no, this is the other one. So sorry about that. Yeah, same thing. I had another story journal open up over the map. So I thought you went to the other room. So yeah, this room is looks like it is some type of maybe closet or storage chamber, but this is a huge closet, by the way. So as you open it up, here is the room for you. And it's rather large for a closet slash storage room, but it's not very full for the size of the room. So in one corner of the room, there are several old dusty bolts of cloth that are stacked up. Like I said, they're covered pretty well with dust, and it looks like they've been partially eaten by moths or other bugs. Doesn't look like there's anything in a particular value on here. On one wall, there's a couple more robes, coats and cloaks, all with the inscription of Z on them. The room has a musty smell. The clothes being dirty. The other room was definitely taken care of, dusted, but this one has not been.
Okay. I
There's
want to go
5
ahead
pieces of
and
apparel.
check their pockets.
Sure. Give me, and in fact, you're going through and you find some coins in one of the pockets.
Ooh.
And you open up your hand and there's about 15 gold in one of the jackets or cloaks, whatever which one. There's 5 pieces of apparel, so
I just kind of pocket that.
okay. Gonna kind of sleight of hand it into your sure. All right. So you can go ahead and add 15 gold to your sheet. Yeah, it's already done. Typical woman. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. And then also there's a wooden stand in the corner of the room, farthest from the door, and it looks like the stand has a couple of books, and these are actually they're hardbound books. They've got leather covers, and there's 4 books. And then along one of the walls, there's an oil lantern, and then in the corner there is a table, and it looks like although the table is dusty, there's also a stack of papers that are on the table as well.
I called to Dax. Dax, come here. There's things you might use.
Oh, snappage. I'll be right there.
There's books. There's papers. You check.
So yeah, you basically see everything else. You see the nightstands